Hi cinephiles. Creative differences between an actor and a director are never a healthy sign for a film. History has shown us that whenever the two are not aligned, the final product often struggles at the box office. And the reason I bring this up right now is because if reports are to be believed, one of next year's biggest releases is facing exactly this crisis. Here I am talking about Yash's much awaited film Toxic. According to reports, Yash has been ghost directing certain portion of the shoot. Remember, he is already one of the writers of the project. It has also said that after the massive success of KGF Chapter 2, the script of Toxic went through significant changes to cater to US Pan India IMS. Here is the worrying part. Despite the film being announced for a month of the shoot is reportedly complete, some portions have already been reshot because Yash was not satisfied with the outcome. Add to that, the whispers of creative clashes and ghost directing raises serious questions about whether the team can deliver on time. Another concern comes from the choice of director. Geetu Mohandas, who is helming Toxic, has proven her talent with two critically acclaimed indie films. But just like Ayan Mukherjee, who shone in rom-coms and slice of life dramas, but stumbled when he entered big-budget mass cinema with Brahmastra and now War 2, Mohandas too has no prior experience handling a star-driven 600 crore spectacle. That's a massive gamble. How do you put 600 crore on a director who has never made a commercial action entertainer before? Of course, Yes, cautious approach is understandable. After the gigantic success of KGF series, the audience expectations are sky high. But if the director and the star are not on the same page, the risk is that Toxic may end up as another case of ambition outweighing execution. So yes, while excitement is high, these reports made me little skeptical about film's final output. And in this video, we are going to discuss the films that exactly faced this crisis. So let's jump into another segment of the video. Number 1 is Veer. At that time, Salman Khan was going through a rough patch at the box office. Veer was his passion project. He even wrote the story himself, and it was mounted on a lavish scale with huge expectation. For Salman, this was supposed to be his big comeback vehicle. But when film finally released, it collapsed at the ticket counters. Why? Because behind the scenes, things were not exactly smooth. Director Anil Sharma later admitted that he and Salman were not on the same page creatively. Sharma was not convinced by the script. He had issues with the way climax was written, and he openly disagreed with the idea of a father and a son clashing in the finale. According to Sharma, it was this overstressed and unconvincing climax that dragged the film down and turned what could have been a comeback blockbuster into an underwhelming experience. Next in the list is Joker. Akshay Kumar was so livid with the film and director Sikandar that he abandoned the movie during promotions, despite being acting and producing the film. Akshay was not happy with the final edit of the film. He asked Kundar to make some adjustment, but a stubborn Kundar refused. Akshay was also unhappy with the way the film had shaped up. First, the film was announced as a 3D project, but Shirish dropped that idea. Then Akshay wanted the film to be kid-friendly, but Kundar didn't care about that aspect either. Akshay did not want an item song, but one was added anyway. He even suggested hiring a Hollywood studio for visual effects, but once again, it did not materialize. In the end, the frustration reached its peak during the final edit, and Akshay decided to disassociate himself from the film. Joker stands as a prime example of how clashes between actor and director can sink a project. One more trivia here. Shirish Kundar, husband of ace choreographer and director Farah Khan, has also managed to anger Salman Khan earlier on the sets of Janeman. Interesting, right? But you know what? Jaisa bhi ho, I actually like Mr. Kundar for one thing, and that is he's the man who wrote Tis Markha. Mr. Sikandar, please write one more. Next is Manikarnika. The historical drama Manikarnika witnessed one of the ugliest clashes in Indian cinema between a director and his lead star. Initially acclaimed Telugu director Krish helmed the entire project and was the sole credited director. But lead actress Kangana Ranaut was not satisfied with the final outcome and she decided to reshoot some portion of the film, and when things turned ugly. Actor Sonu Sood, who played an important role, also walked out of the project. The conflict began when Kangana wanted to reshoot several scenes with him, but Sonu Sood was not satisfied with the adjustments in his character and eventually he walked off the project. Then he was replaced by Mohammad Jishan Ayub. Kangana later claimed Sonu left only because he did not want to work under a female director, while Sonu denied this and said he had no issues with women directors, pointing out he had worked with Farah Khan before in Happy New Year. Apart from Sonu and Kangana saga, The film was part of one more spat. Director Krish accused Kangana of stealing credit and falsely claiming that she had directed 70% of the movie. He was also upset with his popular professional name Krish was replaced with his original name Radhakrishnan, which he felt was a deliberate attempt to downplay his identity. In one of his interviews, the director also told that he shot film for 109 days and was almost completed the movie, but Kangana wanted to shoot some portion merely of 2-3 days. But later actress claimed that she had to shoot major chunk as previous output was not satisfactory. So instead of being remembered only as a patriotic epic, Manikarnika is equally remembered for bitter behind the scenes battles between its director and its star.
Sonu doesn't want to work under a female director. It's like Sonu Sood is wrong, Krish is wrong, Atul is wrong, XYZ is wrong, and Kangana is a saint and coming and saving everyone.
Next in the list is Salman Khan and A.R. Murugadoss. Now this one is not exactly an on-set ego clash, but it surely counts as a case of creative differences. Actor A.R. Murugadoss, who collaborated with Salman Khan for Sikandar, recently made some interesting revelation about the film, which eventually tanked at the box office. Murugadoss admitted that shooting with Salman was a big challenge. The superstar was only available to shoot at night, which meant that even daytime sequences had to be filmed under artificial lighting, with green screens and later patched up through heavy VFX. On top of that, due to death threats Salman was receiving at that time, the entire shoot was mostly confined to indoor sets, killing a lot of natural scope the director had in mind. The director also revealed that many scripts adjustments had to be made on the spot since countless suggestions kept flowing in during the shoot. So what was supposed to Murugadoss' peak Bollywood comeback turned into a compromised project. And at this note, I hope everything is good with Toxic. I hope it would turn out as box office bonanza. And with this, I'm ending this video. If you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe the channel.